Hey guys, John here with another Plus One daily video on YouTube. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, start to the week, whenever you're watching this. Hope you're having a good day, no matter what day of the week you are watching. Anyways, let's dive into it. So, I'm reading this new book called The End of Advertising by Andrew Essex, and it's a fascinating book, a look at the state of advertising in general. And he makes some really good points about the history of it, how it came to be. And I'm just getting into the lighter parts of the book where he's looking at the future of advertising. And it got me thinking, what is the future? Can we actually predict what the future of advertising and marketing will be? Well, me, myself, this is what I think. And I haven't read the book, so I'm not really sure. I haven't read the end of the book, so I'm not really sure where the author goes with this. But for me, I don't think you can't really predict the future of it, because this is why. Advertising and marketing, it's filled with people. And it's like trying to predict the stock market. It's irrational. It's human beings. We do things this way, we do things the other way. There's always it's not a guarantee. So maybe this form of advertising will work up until this point. Maybe the next form of advertising will work until this point, etc., etc. There's no way to really predict. I mean, you can have good guesses, you can have educated guesses, but this is what I think, and this is, hopefully you guys agree with me here with this. I think that the future will come back to the people. And what do I mean by that? If you're running a business and you're putting value out in the market consistently each and every day, all you're worried about is, how can I build a better relationship with my customers? How can I network with my customers? How can I create communication lines and open the lines of communication with my customers? How do I put people on the forefront of my business? I think that kind of advertises itself. I think that's the right way to do it. It's not necessarily the future. It's just good business. So we did a live stream today on Plus One in Facebook, and what I talked about was kind of like the different channels you can use to provide value for your clients, for your customers. And you know, name it. I mean, you can do anything from YouTube videos, you can do training videos, you can do blog posts, you can create tutorials, you can do all sorts of things. The big thing is, if you're sending an email, you want to pull people back to you. If you're pushing value, that's the big thing. You want to push value, and everything you're doing, you're pushing value to the customer. Now, you know, let's say you have a mailing list of 10,000 people. The chances that you're going to know 10,000 people by their first name and network with them and know their ins and outs and their dreams and goals and businesses, that's a little much. But what you can do is you can work on one person a day. It's a really good plus one for you guys today. What you should do today and then every day following is get to know one of your subscribers. Reach out to them. Communicate with them. Ask them how you can create value for their business or whatever they're doing in life in general. I mean, how can you add something to them? And if you have a business, a service, if you're in affiliate marketing, this is how you do better advertising and marketing, in my opinion, is that you put value out first. You remember that it's a people business. You're worried about the relationships with the individuals, not so much the payday. You're more worried about how can you provide value so that a person, you take that, remember we talked about in a couple of videos ago, how do you take a lead and turn it into a loyal customer, lead to loyalty? How do you do that? Well, you do that, I believe, by showing up every day and providing value for people, whether it's in the form of blog posts, YouTube videos, Facebook, emails, it doesn't matter. Because if you're trying to say, I need to, build relationships with 10,000 people, you're going to get frustrated. Oh, I need to build a list of 10,000 people. You're going to get frustrated. Work on one person. One person today, another person tomorrow, and provide value for that person. And always be trying to pull people back to you. That's a huge point in today's world, I think, is that there's too many pushing. There's too much pushing, too much ads being pushed to people, too much marketing being pushed to people. How about we pull people back? How about we engage people and open the lines of communication so that you can take a lead and turn it into a loyal customer? It takes time. It's not a sexy answer, but it's worth it. Guaranteed.